Testing. Can you hear me now? Yes. I need to get my music playing. Hello, everybody. Gotta get my lo-fi. Because I forgot to turn it on before I started. I'm pretty sketchy. Maybe I should. Let's see. Yeah, it does look pretty weird. And I can't get the music to play. Maybe I should. I do have Chrome open. My computer is like freaking out just trying to quit Chrome right now. Yeah, it's too much strain for my tiny graphics card too, probably. I probably should just end stream and come back or something because it seems to be having some kind of issue quitting Chrome. Now, let's see. Is this getting any better? Ooh, still looks pretty weird to me. It's getting better, slowly but surely. It's still dropping frames, but not a stop motion picture anymore. Oh, good. Hi, anyone can nail it. Welcome. I think it's cute that the first thing you said was help, but I think it was supposed to be a hello. It's too bad this can't be like a call-in nail helpline. Something like that. I was going to put on some chapstick. Is anyone like super sad like me and really sad that there haven't been a re-release of the BKL tinted chapsticks? Because I loved them. I've been trying to buy like similar ingrediented chapsticks on Etsy from other places, and they are definitely not the same. Anyone can nail it. Wonders what kind of polish I use. I generally do a gel base, pretty much, and I don't do any sort of extensions. And then I put regular nail polish on top because I love indie nail polish. So this, what's on my hands right now is painted polish, gilded cornflowers. Let's see if I can get that. Yep, that focused okay. And it was from Polish Pickup, I think, like a month back. So this is probably the longest my nails have ever been on their own, which is pretty weird. But I'm going to say it's because of the gel base. Been super happy with it. You can't use what things, Punch? Or you can't use a helpline. Oh, now I remember. I was like, why is my nail polish remover container empty? And then I was like, oh yeah, it's because I have the name brand one now. Woo. Oh, the lip things. These were my favorite. You know, I've got some colors that I didn't really like. Like this one is not a favorite color of mine. But what I like about them is they're nice and firm. Like they're not too squishy. And I've never found a chapstick like that before. You are the helpline. Anyone can nail it. Why are you beyond excited for the first weekend of June? Because that's going to be here before we know it. Well, I used to have scissors. Well, I can't cut these up if I don't have any scissors. Well, don't leave us hanging. Anyone can nail it. It must be long. You're probably typing. Oh, you're going out of town for a 3-hour drive for a couple of days. Well, good. Everyone appreciates a vacation. If I start screaming, it's because I got this little cut on my hand cleaning the fish tank today. And I am really terrified of how much it's going to hurt when it touches nail polish remover. So my plan is to try to take off this nail polish without removing my gel base. The nail brand Kiara Sky is having a convention and you're going. Cool. That's a gel brand, right? Kiara Sky is one of your favorite brands. I'm going to Polish and Beauty Expo this summer. I think that's in July. So I'm really excited about that. I'm not far from where that is. Like, I'm within driving distance. And I didn't go last year. I kind of wish I had. But then I just know I'm going to end up spending way more money than I want to. I probably should put myself on a nail polish shopping moratorium until then, so that I have some money to spend at Polish and Beauty Expo. So does Kiara Sky, is it like their convention, or are they joining like some other kind of big gel convention or beauty convention? It's so rough, Punch. I hope I get to see you there. I'm not going to be there until Saturday, but I've got tickets to the meet and greet and, of course, shopping on Sunday. I didn't get any classes. They all sold out, but you know, I knew I've bought, like, when they first came out with those polish making kits from DRK, I bought the very first one. So it's like I kind of know what they're going to be getting into because I watched all the videos. Oh, hey, Devil Bird. You do your nails? You know what's a perfect thing to do with me right now? Do your nails. You can just keep one hand clean so you can type. So I can see what you're saying. Or you can lurk. I like lurkers too. Hopefully. Got most of the flakies off here. Flakies are not as hard to get off as glitters, but they do like to stick. All right, so this is my gel base is left on here. I put this on probably Monday night, but I use a peel off gel base. So it sometimes starts to lift on me if I get it too close to my cuticle. It looks like I did a pretty good job. And I can definitely paint over this again, which is the end goal, is I try to, I want to be able to get at least 2 nail art looks on top of a base. and get it to last. So Devil Bird is going across the ocean during PB&E, which will be very cool. Like I'm sure people will be like live streaming if you have some downtime. You can say hi to us still. Let's see. You don't have to buy any tickets to the event, and entry to the event is free. Very nice. PB&E, the general admission, I think, was only like $9, which I think is, not that bad. So I have one general ticket, and then I also bought a VIP ticket because I'm hoping one of my kids will want to come with me. And if not, I'll, I guess, release the ticket, but I don't want to have to do that. I don't even know if you can release the general admission ones or not. Maybe I'll bring my husband, but he's probably going to be watching the kids. So Shetland is a tiny island. Oh, no, outside of Shetland, you're going to a tiny island called Fula, I'm guessing. And you will be there. That's so cool. We were going to be going to an island this summer, we thought, but then my husband had the dates wrong. So we had to cancel that plan. So now we have, I don't know. We were going to go straight to the Ohio island after PB&E, but that plan has changed now. So we need to figure out something else. We'll probably just come home because my husband he just started a new job recently, so he doesn't have any vacation time paid yet. So he was actually going to be remote working on vacation, which sounds kind of like a bummer to me. Yeah, his family is co-owner of a lake house on this island thing. So it alternates every year what times we have it. There's 3 families that share it, and our family actually doesn't have it until August this year, which is not good for those of us with children. It's annoying when I drink out of this new drink because I can hear it. Like I rewatched my last stream, and I was like, I kept hearing drinking out of this straw, which is annoying. So I apologize for the drinking noises. Not husband. Yours doesn't want to bring the work computer across the pond. Well, you mean if you can actually be on vacation while you're on vacation, that is much preferable. I've actually been at my job now 2 years, so I have good vacation finally for, a crappy hourly job. I get 2 weeks. Woo! Yeah. So, but now because we're canceling that vacation, I could actually maybe take like some 3-day weekends this summer, do something like that instead. You hate rewatching your videos on demand? I do it because I'm still new to streaming, so I kind of want to see, like, what's it sound like when my cat is just wandering around meowing and stuff like that. So husband has been at his company for 16 years, and Punch, you've been at your company for 12 years. That's awesome. So I've been in my field for 20 years, but I work at car dealerships. So I started working at a car dealership when I was new in town here. Somebody had just randomly gotten me a job, so I started as like the part-time evening and weekend receptionist. But then my boss of that dealership was like, "This girl is not stupid. We should get her a real job here." So they started training me. So I've gotten so far as to I filled in for the office manager when the last place I was working was closing because all the controller and the office manager had both gotten new jobs and needed to start them right away. So I got to be the end office manager and drag it on, keep the bank balanced for a couple months until the dealership closed. I was the payroll administrator there. Now I'm what they call a biller or a bookkeeper. I post the car deals. So you have a command for the wandering cat on your stream? Well, here's my loud one who's entered the room. Oh, he just hopped into the feeding room. So we play a game amongst us phones people, kid or cat. It's always cat for me unless I'm outside. Then it's a goat. Are we talking about like the most recent picture you have or something? Mine would have to be probably nails. I have my most recent picture. Yeah, okay. I'll make a meow command. Come here, Tofu. Come here. This is Tofu. This is the one that wanders around meowing. He's not cuddly. He's kind of a shithead. All right. So I was thinking I would do nails with Asian characters because that is the prompt for this weekend's um, nail. What is it? It's the 13th. Asian letters for the Polish Addicts weekly challenge. So there's not too many of us that do that challenge. I don't know why. I like it because, you know, it's a once a week one, which is just about right. I skipped last week's because it was a Mother's Day mani, and I was like, I don't know why. I've not been into the holiday manis this year. And your husband was just trying to decide which of your cats was meowing. It was mine. Ha ha ha. So, Devilbird, you have goats. That's pretty cool. Goats are adorable. I hear they're pretty stupid. Who was it? It was Danny Shout, I think, was talking about goats on the podcast, on the Two Lacquered Ladies podcast. You have fainting goats? That's so cool. Goats are quite smart. Excellent. You also have horses, cats, and goats. But they're quite smart, but they try to die a lot. I don't know. That might not be smart. Does anyone stamp nail polish here? Raise your hand or tell me. Because I want to tell you guys about something cool. She Modern just released this new crystal clear special clear dry base quick dry polish. And I don't know what it is other than when you're double stamping. So you pick up your image, right? And you have it when you're reverse stamping, I mean. And so you've got your stamp. You know how sometimes you start to go in with that color and it starts smearing or picks up what you've got on your stamper head? You can paint this on over it and it won't smear or pick up. I tried it for the first time doing this mani the other day, and I painted the color in with no smearing or issues. It was super easy. So yeah, she just released this like a week ago, and I immediately ordered it and had to try it out. So if I do any reverse stamping on this mani. We will try it out. All right. So I really don't have much of a plan for this mani other than having some Asian letters on it. So what color base should I do? We can have you guys control me. You never go back over a spot once it's wet. I know, I tried not to, but sometimes you need to. All right, so I should have some red. Should I have like a sparkly red or a cream red? Red and gold. And some purple. These all sound like good things to me. Sparkle, okay. Let's see. I feel like I just got a really awesome red sparkly polish that I would love to use. I'm turning on my flashlight so I can see my my nail polish wall here. I don't know if I can flip you around so you can see. No, this camera doesn't go that way. There it is. It'll be sideways though. This is my wall of nail polish. Yay. But this camera does not turn so that I could straighten you out. Oh, where is it? You're probably getting to see my booty. Woo! Booty shot. All right, I'm drawing a blank. It's a Canadian brand. I thought it was Girly Bits, but I don't see it in my Girly Bits spot. I'm going to pull up my spreadsheet. Yep, seeing my butt. So I use Airtable. This can be a good show off on here. So I have a separate thing for all sorts of different categories of nail stuff because on the free plan you can only have up to 2,000 records, and I reached that threshold, you guys. I had to move my nail polish, or I used to have like the stamping polishes in. With let's see if it even works though. What? Oh, there's a picture. So usually it should show you a picture. There we go. It's loading, which is nice for searching up polishes. Ooh, I could do Centaur of Attention. That's a good red. You do yours in Excel? I know a lot of people use Google Docs because then they can easily look at that when they are on the road. Airtable has an app, obviously. Too dark. Dolish Polish. That was the brand. Okay. Where are you, Dolish? Maybe? 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 Yes! Found it! All right, sorry for boring stuff. All right, this is a glitter. Probably flakies also. Maybe it's just flakies. I don't know. But it's Dolish Polish. You've got red on you. Oop, it would help if I'm on screen. Woo. It looks really dark on screen, but I'm wondering if it'll look better when I'm painting it on. Yeah, Excel is really useful. I used to use Excel, like I said, until I discovered Airtable, which, let me go back to it. Because you can have it just, your plain spreadsheet sort of layout with your 8 million categories and stuff. But I just really liked that it's pretty easy to add pictures to it. And then, but it's set up just like a normal spreadsheet. And then you can just do the different views. So like I have one with my very sad untried list, which has like 400 polishes on it. I keep track of what I've ordered that isn't here yet, so I don't forget about it, because that sometimes can happen. And then color gallery, which you filter it by what you're looking for. So I just did all my reds, but because I apparently haven't opened it in forever, it's not giving me all my pictures, which makes me sad. Oh, I should wear that again this summer. Anyway. Escape from Candyland was a perfect match for your truck. This is, it's just a really dark red. I don't know if I'd call it maroon, because usually I think maroon's a little, like more of a brown. Let's see how it looks painted on. So it's a jelly. With the dreaded skinny brush, which is annoying. Ooh. Oh, yeah, you posted a picture of you were sorting your polishes, the pictures, the files. That's really smart. You're recoiling in horror because you hate jellies. And you miss Dell. I know. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I can sing too. Maybe we'll get a hunk of flaky or something. Yeah. Was that you who said you were in touch with her? Somebody, I feel like, said that they knew she wasn't doing any nail stuff at all. I like to picture her secretly still enjoying her hobby. You have her address too? Well, she was awesome and is missed by a lot of us, I'm sure. You and I are not the only ones that miss her. Uh-oh, I didn't wait long enough. Oh. When you don't wait long enough, you get the bald patches. But you guys all know that because you're nail polish people. I should have my fan on. I don't know if you can see it. There's my little fan. Yay! You sent her a box of personal protection equipment at the beginning of COVID. Good. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of jellies, but this one, at least on my swatch stick, built up pretty fast. But it's definitely not my go-to nail polish type. You don't like them because they're fickle also. Sometimes I love them, sometimes I don't. But I don't use them much in like nail art and stuff. I don't have like a collection of jellies for, you know, in all the different colors or anything. I don't have anything like that. So, because before I started wearing these gel bases, I had terribly stained nails and it was gross to wear a jelly because you could just see the yellow through the jelly and it would change the color of everything. Let's see. Anyone here have fish tanks? Or a fish tank, like a normal person? At one point I had 5 fish tanks, but we've narrowed it down. I had 2. Fish come to your home to die punch. Well, I mean, I guess they're all here to die too, but I'm going to try to let them live their long lives. Most of you probably saw the picture I posted of my aquatic frog measured with a banana. That's in a Fanaticure's Discord in the pets thing. So we've got an African clawed frog, and she's pretty much in a tank by herself. You should go check it out. Oh, you're not in there? I'll post it in the other group too, in Breeze. Because she's a giant frog. She's as big as a banana. So frogs are predators. So fish and ferns come to your house to die. I've never actually had a fern plant. They would probably die for me too, because they seem like something that would be needing to be on a strict schedule, and I am not a person who's on a strict schedule. Oh man, I dinged that. Oh well. Hold on. Nothing like trying to fix wet, sloppy polish. Oh well, this is not going to be the most beautiful manicure, you guys. But hopefully it'll be okay. Anyway, so today I, for the first time in months, because I'm a terrible fish owner, changed their water and cleaned the filters and got a cut on my finger, which makes me sad. I did upload it to a Google Doc once upon a time, but it's a beast to edit. Yeah, if you upload pictures to a Google Doc, the file rapidly gets much too big. You have a list of every China glaze, not just the ones you have. That is probably huge. Punch Buggy once helped a friend buy a fish, and it was dead by morning. That's because you have to be prepared when you buy a fish and have a good established aquarium. Because yeah, if it's a delicate flower of a fish, they can't take the shock of a fresh tank. because fresh tanks usually have ammonia and they don't have enough bacteria growing. So it was nice because we use hose water when it's warm enough out to fill the fish tanks. So it's much easier. We don't have to haul buckets to the tanks. And so it was pretty crisp, cool water for them. And I actually got to see some of the fish that I never see because some fish just hide. So I have coolie loaches in both of my big tanks. And they never, like, there are fish that just kind of hide at the bottom once they pass a certain age. Like when they're little baby fishies, they swim all over and they're all noodly. But once they get fat and happy, they just kind of hang out. There are about 1,800 China glazes on the list, but I started with the polishgarden.com one. Is that one of the nail polish blogs? Or is that a shop that sells them? I'd click on it, but then my stream will go all slow because it'll open Chrome. All right. I'm going to top coat this so I don't mess it up any more than I already did. What do you think? Can we? I'll have to disguise that with some nail stamping. I have. Does everyone else also have a bottle of red tinted top coat? It was not a blog. Okay. Well, it is supposed to look like blood, right? So. So this is my top coat I only use with red polishes because, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but it's definitely discolored. It's my pink top coat. All right, so while that is drying, let's find a plate with kanji on it. So I keep all my stamping plates in here, and I have a keyword gallery, so I filter it by things, and you can search. So let's see, Asian letters, I think, is how I put characters in here. Nope, apparently not. Hi, Prodzult account number 1. You do an OF? I don't even know what an OF is, so. But welcome. I'm just painting my nails here. OnlyFans. No, I do not have an OnlyFans. So funny. This would be a good plate. Too bad I have no idea what it says. Mr. Waffles. All right, that's interesting. Is this somebody in the chat who was way into waffles? No, wait. I think was Fanatic you're talking about this? In waffles. So I'm going to grab this plate out of my collection here. Sick of him. He was super into waffles. Was it just waffle irons or waffles? Fanaticure wasn't there for it. It must have been someone else talking about it then. All right, Mr. Fox, LG007. I'll leave that up here while I'm looking. Boom. It's nice when I can find them pretty quickly, right? Do I know how to block someone? Let's see. I think I click on them. Yeah, I have no idea how to do it through Streamlabs. That's really annoying. I don't want to reply to him. So should I block him? I don't know. I can mod somebody. Let me see if I can do it from Twitch dashboard. Oh, okay. I can do /ban. What's funny is I don't even see him in like the stream manager or whatever. He started following me. Well, woo. I don't need him coming back. All right, I'm super annoyed that the Twitch controller thing would let me. So, all right, ban. Prod. All right, I have banned him. Woohoo! But you would think Streamlabs would have like an easier thing where I could just like click on the name, like everything else has. Like Twitch has it. I don't know. That's the reason I should probably just use Twitch Studio. Ugh. I just started learning this thing. I don't want to have to learn something new. Oh, there it came up. It's just really slow. Okay. I can go start an OnlyFans in peace. Only hand fans. That's right. Maybe he wants feet. They have to pay for feet. All right, so we were thinking gold and purple and red. Does anybody speak Chinese? Ooh, let me see if I can get Translate going. Google Translate. Hold on, it's having to re-download on my phone. And one of those, I always try to figure out what it is I'm putting on my fingers if it's something in another language. That would be funny if I was putting how now brown cow on my hands. Yes, Google Translate, you can use my camera. All right, it says, congratulations, Happy New Year. Or just Happy New Year. Let's see, what's this one say? Blessing. Oh, that would be pretty good. This one is apparently get rich. Yeah, there's two get riches here. Oh, and another congratulations. All right, well, blessings sounds good to me. Should I do the phoenix or some fishies? This is my very favorite gold, Nicole Diary. And you want a phoenix. Okay, so we can do purple and red. That's a good purple. That'll look pretty together. And we'll get a black out. Oh, punch. I went ahead and ordered that Moira Smart stamping polish. I was not impressed. I'll probably do a demo of it. It seemed very sheer for a black, which is disappointing. Oh, well, it helps if I find my black when I don't put it away. All right. Yeah? Yeah, sheer black, totally unhelpful. But I guess if you're shrinking it down, like it might look okay shrunken down, but just as a sticky stamping polish, I was not impressed. Then maybe it's not even that sticky because they don't advertise it as a sticky one. They just say it takes a long time to dry, which is why it's recommended for the supersizer. It's not a gel stamping polish. It is air dry, but in the opaque bottle for some reason. So it's confusing. All right, so we're doing a phoenix in honor of Devilbird. So we won't, guessing this looks like it's the only phoenix on here. We'll do that. Let's see, do we want to double stamp maybe with black behind it to make it, give it a shadow? Let me get some acetone ready here. So I when I was getting into stamping, I bought a million different stamping polishes, all black, because I wanted to try them out. And this one's been my favorite. Twinkle Tees. I think it's called Vibing or Vibin. It just seems to pick up pretty nice. I get a good pickup from most plates. Now, if it's a particularly annoying plate, I have my She Modern sticky stamping polishes, and those are awesome. Yeah, they don't label the bottles. You're right. And this was before I really realized that. And now I have other ones, but I made my own little labels for them. This is that brown that's like so brown, it basically looks black. Hit the bottles are amazing. This is the very best red. Multiple people have talked about it. It's a vermilion to 1, I think is what it's called. My label like went all weird. I don't know why. It is the best red. And I probably waited too long talking about it. This is too gross. I don't know if you guys can see. The pickup was pretty bad on that. Pretty splotchy. I'm going to try that again. Don't let me down, hit the bottle. That's better. But it does dry fast. Like I can't even pick it up to clean it up with the stamper. But I mean, even over black, those colors still look pretty awesome. Woohoo. You'll have to go to bingo soon. Okay. Thanks for coming. Is it your bingo? Maybe I can raid out to you when I'm done. Yes, I sat my stamping plate down 50 inches away. And of course, it's a bad pickup. Well, I'll raid out to you if I have anyone on. I probably won't stay. I'm not a gamer. I'm like the weirdest Twitch person ever. But I mean, I was happy to see there was a tiny little nail community here because it's like, you know, it's almost more personal this way. That's a better pickup. Because it's a small community, and I like that. You like sim games? Oh, is this the ranching game where it's funny because the people you're playing with are all ranchers? So as a farmer who's playing a farm sim game, what what has been your I probably should watch your stream because you probably talk about it when you play it. The differences between real life. Well, there we go. Woo. Sim City was my favorite too. Punch. That I'm that generation. I used to play that for hours. Trees are much easier to cut down in the game. I am the proud owner of a chainsaw. About 5 years ago, we had a tree fall down in our backyard, and it knocked our power out for days and days and days. And the bids to get it handled by a tree professional were out of our price range. And I was like, you know what I can afford? A $250 chainsaw and some safety glasses. And it's been super handy. Do you love our chainsaw, Tom?
Yeah, but I don't know how to use it.
Good. My father-in-law lives with us, and he just walked in to go upstairs. He's the gardening fanatic in the house. So, all right, what should I do to hide that blob? Should put something on that. Maybe these are awfully small. That will hide that bald spot pretty well. A gardener who doesn't, well, he probably doesn't know how to use it because it's one of those electric battery ones. We have an electric lawnmower. And so when presented with the option of what kind of chainsaw to buy, I was like, well, let's buy the one that works with our electric lawnmower battery. And he's almost 80 years old, so all the little safety features that a modern chainsaw has, like, a button to push, a thing to grab, and a thing to move up here. Yeah, it's probably too much, which is fine. We don't really want him using it anyway. It's kind of my baby. It's my baby. I like using the chainsaw. All right. Well, I think I'm going to call this done. So, thus we have my Asian character manicure for the Polish Addicts Weekly Challenge. So this will be on Instagram, probably later today, maybe tomorrow if I end up getting distracted by something. I'm going to mess it up because I'm trying to clean it up. That's inevitably going to happen. Woo. And you guys helped. I'll tag you in it. If you weren't here last time, my favorite non-smudging top coat is a People's. It's pretty awesome. and it really doesn't smear. You don't do cleanup? Oh, yeah. I think I remember you saying that. So I've got to clean it up. I can't leave it. A lot of times you can just take your that and like go along the sides, and that'll take everything off without having to use acetone. But because of where this was, like down in the crevice, it wouldn't have worked. So I'll just hang out. People is amazing. It is. Let's see. Yoshi is sitting right on your shelf now with his friend. Aw. They're friends, the ponies, like My Little Ponies. You have a shelf of collectible figurines. Or those little Funko Pops. Oh, the OG My Little Ponies. So I tell you, when I had two little girls, I was super happy because I still had in my parents' attic a box that had My Little Ponies and Breyer horses in it. So as soon as they were playing toy age, I got to bring them all my old My Little Ponies, and they never really got into the Breyer horses very much, which was a little disappointing, but you know, not all kids become horse fanatics, but they definitely loved the My Little Ponies. We would go to Goodwill and get, you know, sad, abandoned My Little Ponies, and we'd bring them home and we'd paint them. So that was really fun, a really fun project for them. And we still saved all their painted My Little Ponies, and some of them are really cool. Really proud of the girls coming up with the cool paint. You just found some My Little Ponies at a sale. Excellent. And they're on a shelf in front of your TV with the strawberry shortcake glass. Oh, fun. Hi, Danny. Welcome. I'm just about done. But you're here now. You get to watch me put on top coat. We're waiting for my smudge-free top coat to dry right now. This is my beautiful mani we came up with. Woo. You still have your old ponies. You have to sell them. You know what? I don't think they're worth a ton. You should just find a little 3-year-old girl or boy. Just gift them. Yours all went in the garage sale? Yeah. Those darn parents getting rid of our toys. What's up, Danny? You had a super lazy day and it's been nice. Danny, you'll be proud of me. I changed over 50% of the water in both of my big fish tanks and cleaned all the filters, and I vacuumed the one tank that I care about vacuuming. I'm proud of myself. But I was so exhausted after that, I ended up taking a nap, and I missed my 7 o'clock start time for Twitch. It is so much work. It is amazing how much work it is. It's so much work I don't do it during the winter because um, we can't use the hose water in the winter because it's too cold. Yes, the fish and the frog are very happy now. And I pruned, I have live plants. So I pruned this one plant that was like struggling. So hopefully it stops struggling so much. I think it's called an Amazon sword plant, maybe. Ugh. Usually it's so happy and it just hangs out in its little corner, but recently it started just deteriorating. All right, let's do some top coat. I'll use my new Glistening Glow. Because everybody loves a new bottle of top coat. I mean, really, there's nothing better. Dries so quick. Yay. So that'll be dry in probably 5 minutes or so. It's nice when it, okay, so I hadn't bought Glisten Glow in forever. I bought it one of my first PPUs when I first got into nail polish, and I was not as good at painting nails. And so I'm pretty sure I got the neck all gloopy and it just slowly dried out because it got really stringy about halfway down, and I think I ended up pouring out the bottle of nail or just throwing it away. But now I know about one, keeping the neck clean, and two, nail polish thinner. You know, a couple squirts of nail polish thinner, and it would have been perfect again. But I was a newbie; I didn't know. So you just need to add nail polish thinner. So I think Seche Vite even has, yeah, Seche Vive. Oh, you know what? Someone on YouTube was saying that they liked that one. Was it Kelly Marissa just had it in her favorites top coats and base coats? I had never even heard of the Seche Vive. I'd only heard of Seche Vite. Vite shrinks a lot. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've never used Vite or Vive. The only Seche product I have is, let's see if I can find it. Nope, not going to be able to find it. Ah, here it is. It's a base called Seche Natural. And I'm assuming they produce this for probably men. Because it's a matte finish nail treatment. I was thinking it was like a nail strengthener when I purchased it because I really didn't know what I was getting into. But I didn't really need a matte base coat, or like I don't go naked nails very often, so the finish of my base coat is unimportant to me. Oh yeah, they're for halal. The nails have to be able to get air and water too, I think, which is good. Punch Buggy concurs. Sesh used to make colors. Ah. All right. Well, guys, this is the end result. My phoenix with kanji for blessing, as we learned through Google Translate. Devil, are you streaming yet? No, you're not. You're still talking, so I can't raid out to you. Ugh. You'll be live in a bit. Oh, who's on their 5th anniversary stream? Colette? You'll be live in a bit. You had to feed your husband. Ugh. So I hit the jackpot with my husband, you guys. He is the cook in our house. So Colette is the water marble queen. So what do? I just type /raid in her name, right? So raid. Is it COLLETTE? Maybe that's too many T's. ETTE. Colette MSLP. 1L, 2 T's. All right, let's see what happens when I hit return here. Okay, it didn't like that. I put the @ in. MSLP. Oh, a raid has been created. I did it, you guys. Ah, I'm like a real Twitcher now. All right, we're going in 10 seconds. Thank you for coming to my stream. I hope it was fun to hang out and do nails together, because that's really what it's all about, is hanging out, and I appreciate that. And thank you for coming. It is my first raid. You guys are it. There's apparently 5 people watching, and you're coming with me to Colette. Bye, Danny. Bye, Punch. Bye, Devil. Woo! All right, raid now. Here we go. Bye.